If the plane would leave, I could start my vlog. That would be great. Yes. Go for it. Yes. Yes, perfect moment. Way to start a vlog. Hi guys, so today is my first attempt at making a vlog. I don't know if I'm gonna make it the whole week or just until after Christmas, but since I'm gonna have a couple of days off, I thought maybe it would be nice to make a vlog about it. So today is the Sunday 23rd of December and it is currently 8 a.m. in the morning. So I just jumped into my car and I'm gonna be driving to Rotterdam in the Netherlands where my boyfriend lives. So for all of you that don't know, I'm Spanish, but I live in Germany and my boyfriend lives in the Netherlands because nobody likes easy things. Anyway, so I first gotta go to the first, I don't know, stop that I can get coffee at because I'm gonna need my coffee. And then we're just gonna drive to the Netherlands and it is around a 3-hour drive. Sadly, I do not have an audiobook with me, so I cannot do that. But I did finish yesterday the 5 Feet Apart book, which I was dying to read. So it is 5 Feet Apart by Rachel Lippincott, and I was really obsessed with that book. I don't know, just the story, just like it was something that I knew I would like to read. And also the movie is coming up next year. So for all of you that don't know what it's about these 2 teenagers that have a very bad disease of the lungs. Basically, they cannot get in touch with other people because then they will get sick, and their bodies are not built to deal with sickness because of their lung problem. Their lungs basically start to shut down. So Stella and Will are our main characters. Of course, there is a little bit of romance involved, obviously, and I just like how the book reflects on some of the basic questions in life that we don't ask ourselves anymore sometimes. And it is just basically how Stella deals with her illness in comparison on how Will deals with his, which is very different, and how each other kind of, you know, can learn from each other. And I just loved it. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. I didn't give it more because I was not 100% satisfied with that epilogue, but it was a really good read, and it's only around 300 pages, I believe, a little bit under that. So if anybody is looking for a nice quick read, I would totally recommend that one. And now let's go get coffee because your girl needs caffeine, and then let's drive all the way to the Netherlands. Alright you guys, so I had to stop because this is what they think is an XXL coffee. Yep, so that's already empty and I'm gonna need a refill for that. I'm about to cross the border to the Netherlands, so I still have like 1.5 hours or so to go, so I'm gonna need more coffee. So I just got coffee number 2, and this is actually one of my favorite brands that they have here in Germany because I don't know, it's just strong. It's just the perfect amount of strength in my coffee. And yeah, it's gonna be a day full of coffee, by the way, because we have like a busy day. One of the most exciting parts of today is that I'm finally gonna go watch Aquaman. It's like, okay, I'm going back to when I was 13 years old. That's fine. We're accepting that. We're embracing it. And the cinemas in the Netherlands have coffee that you can take in with you to the movie. Thank the Lord. Because in Germany, there's not coffee. But you can drink beer though when you go to the movies in Germany. But not coffee. That's a very sad story. Yeah, so that's one of the best parts of today. I'm super excited. I've only heard good reviews and I'm super stoked about it. And we will see how the movie goes. We're also gonna probably eat sushi today, which is also exciting. So, alright, let's go. I have 1.5 hours more to go, like I said. But coffee is with me. I have my heavy metal music with me. If you didn't know, I like heavy metal. And let's go.
What's up? Say hi, Willow. Hi. Why are you so crazy? You want to explain? No? You're a little bit crazy. Yeah. I know.
Alright, reading update. I have not read anything today, so we're good to go. So we went to the city and we got a couple of video games, so we just went shopping. And then we went to have some sushi, and now finally I get to dig a little bit into The Outsider by Stephen King. I'm currently on page 230 A lot of things have happened. A lot of people have died already, so you know that it's good. And after this, we're gonna go and watch Aquaman. Hi guys, this is the next update that I managed to vlog, and it is already Tuesday, so I suck at vlogging. No, it's just been like I haven't had really much time to read because I have been, you know, over Christmas visiting my boyfriend and my in-laws, so we've been having some food, some card games and stuff, so I haven't been able to vlog much for you guys. Basically on Sunday, after the last time I talked to you, I went to have sushi, and then I went to see Aquaman, and I loved the movie. I really loved it. Okay, let's have a real talk here. It is not maybe the best superhero movie ever made, but it is hard to make a superhero movie based on water. I think it's really hard to make it believable. And I think this movie had also the perfect balance between, you know, things that look unreal and fun, but the design was also amazing. Like, okay, let me regather my thoughts because this is all over the place. So basically, the character development was awesome. I loved all characters. I thought they were really great. Except Amber Heard. I just don't like her face, but that's something personal that I have with her. And I love Willem Dafoe. His character was amazing. I think the character design and as well as the whole world building was amazing, and it's really hard to make Aquaman come as a really strong superhero, because underwater, like I said, I think it's just harder. But the scenery was amazing. Some shots were just amazing, and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really entertaining. I thought it had the exact amount of jokes or stupid jokes at the right times. And I did take the whole, you know, story serious, because I also had this fear like, oh, nobody's gonna take Aquaman serious because of all, you know, the jokes about Aquaman and how he looks on the comics. But yeah, I really loved it. And then on Monday, I didn't vlog because it was more like a family sort of day, and I didn't want to make everybody uncomfortable by me vlogging around. So Monday, basically, we just watched 2 movies. We watched Leatherface and we watched Escape Room from 2017, because there is another Escape Room coming in 2019. And Leatherface, it was good. I was actually expecting it to be bad, but it was actually entertaining and good. It was very disgusting, which I think it fits the Chainsaw Massacre kind of movies. And then Escape Room really surprised me. We found it on Netflix, and I thought it was gonna be one of those really bad horror movies that Netflix has, but it was actually good. Because one of the things with, you know, Escape Room and also with the Saw series is that the puzzles need to be good, the puzzles need to be interesting, that you need to be hooked on the movie, because the Saw movies, I think at some point they didn't care about the puzzles anymore. It was just about making it as gross as possible, and that's why I lost interest in the series. But Escape Room was pretty cool. If you have it on Netflix, you can watch it if you like horror. I thought it was very interesting, even though the ending was a little bit weird. I'm just leaving that there. If anybody has already watched the movie, let me know down below what you thought about it. And so then we went to have dinner with my in-laws, and it was very just the 4 of us, me, my boyfriend, and my in-laws. And we don't celebrate Christmas so much. Like, my parents back in Spain do celebrate it way more, so I was okay with not celebrating it really much, because I'm not somebody that needs
huge family dinners. So for me in Christmas, I don't like these huge family reunions. I don't know, I just feel uncomfortable with so many people around. I just like these small gatherings so much better. Today, the 25th, I just drove back home and it's around 3 hours, and it took me also like 5 cups of coffee. And now I'm back home, and my idea was today to do something for YouTube, like be a little bit creative and do a couple of video recordings for both my channels, but I'm not feeling it. So, and since I have not really read much and I feel very guilty because I still want to finish a couple of books before the end of the year, and the end of the year is in 5 days. So help me. I thought maybe I could read a little bit today and take more kind of like a chill day, maybe play some video game and read a little bit more. And I think I'm gonna do that because tomorrow is the second day of Christmas, it's the 26th, and I also have the day off. I don't have to go to work. So the plan today is just chill, put my PJs on, grab a book, read a little bit, then have some nice coffee and play some video games, and then maybe read a little bit more. So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm gonna do today. So let's start with getting PJs on and keep on reading The Outsider by Stephen King because I really want to know what happens next. While I was away, my cats were alone, and now this is what I have to deal with because he's very needy right now. This is Blakey. It's one of my black cats. Hi. And he's not called Blakey because he's black. It's because Blakey Lawless, the singer of Wasp, which is one of the metal bands I've always liked, and he's now purring and needy. Say hi. So I'm currently on page 314, so that is really bad because there are 560 pages, but it's fine. Me and Blakey are going to catch up with some reading now. Okay, update of reading The Outsider by Stephen King. I'm currently on page 372, so I had a little bit of progress. And if you don't know what The Outsider is about, it is about the investigation of a crime of a young boy, and apparently the main suspect has a really good alibi. So the question is, can a person be in two places at the same time? Is this man innocent? Yes or no? All of that jazz. And I have to say, this is some good shit. It is very interesting so far. I am currently considering giving it 4 to 5 stars. It depends on how the book is going to conclude everything and end, because there are still a lot of things that need to be explained in the book. I still have around 200 pages to go. So I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish it today because I also want to do other things, but I hope to finish it tomorrow. And I'm really loving it. I'm loving it a lot more than I thought I would, to be honest, because I didn't know if it was gonna be that good. But it is. Stephen King strikes again. So I think now I feel like making a nice hot tea and maybe playing a video game or something, because I'm feeling a little bit sleepy and it's only 6 p.m. So it is way too early to go to bed or pass out. So I think I'm just gonna make some nice tea and just go to my living room, change from bed to living room, and play some video game. So these are all the games that I got this weekend for the PS3, because I just wanted to expand my collection of games for PS3. Some of these ones I've already played before in PC and things like that. And I don't know what to start today. I'm thinking either playing Heavy Rain, or I could start again with my BioShock games. I could also play some Fallout. I'm tending really to pick either Heavy Rain or Murder Sole Suspect, because it's supposed to be a game where you have to investigate your own murder, and it sounds really interesting. decided to try Heavy Rain and see if I like it. It's supposed to be a psychological thriller investigation kind of thing, so totally matching to The Outsider by Stephen King that I'm reading right now. So let's try it out and see how it goes. Alright, so I'm starving Marvin, so it's time for dinner. I think I'm making some pasta. And then I decided to add some nice tomato sauce. And I have here some kale, because kale is life. And some cherry tomatoes. I'm going to sprinkle some garlic, because garlic is life. And of course I'm going to put a ton of nooch on top of it. Of course, nooch is also alive. So I'm going to take a break on the game and eat some foods. And if you're wondering who makes the noises on my videos, it's Dante and Lady Alice. Hi! Hi, little troublemakers. Hi! Vlog update. It is 10:45 p.m. and I've just finished playing a little bit more on Heavy Rain. I'm really enjoying the game. It's basically a game in which you play different characters that are all connected with the same main plot, which is a serial killer that abducts children and kills them in a very specific way, which is funny because it totally kind of is the same thing as The Outsider from Stephen King, like the plot wise. So it's interesting to be playing that now as well. And before I go to bed, I was thinking, should I read a little bit more of The Outsider? But then I remembered that there are a couple more things that I want to read before the end of the year, and it's coming near. So I decided to pick up a graphic novel that I was supposed to read during October and it didn't happen, and that is the Neonomicon by Alan Moore and Jason Burrows. And I picked this one up because I love Cthulhu, everything based on H.P. Lovecraft, and I love Alan Moore and his style in comics, so I decided to pick it up, and this is what I'm gonna be reading, and then I'm gonna check out for the night and sleep so that tomorrow we can be productive. These are the struggles of being a reader and having cats. This is how I mostly need to read. Basically, he's taking possession of my left arm. And that's my other cat crying on the background because they need attention. And he always takes possession of my left arm, as I was saying. And so I'm always struggling to read. But hey, it's the cat lady life.
Yes, because of you.
Good morning, world. So this is my I just woke up phase. And it is today Wednesday the 26th of December. So the second day of Christmas. I just woke up. And before the day gets productive, because I really want to get productive, I decided I'm gonna finish reading the Neonomicon because I could not finish it last night because I passed out because I was too tired. So first we're gonna finish this and then we're gonna get productive. Okay, reading update. So I just finished the Neonomicon by Alan Moore and Jason Burrows, and this is like a compilation of the issues in one book, and I gave it a 3 stars out of 5, so 3 coffee cups, because it was really weird, which is not something that has to be bad, but there is a disclaimer for sexual assault, bestiality, gore, like everything is in here, so just be aware when you go into it. It was not exactly what I was expecting from this, so I think that's why I only gave it 3 stars, and because it was not as exciting and as mysterious as I was hoping. But yeah, so now that I finished this, it is time for coffee because I need to wake up. So here is my favorite mug that we're gonna use for today to be productive. Everything tastes better with cat hair in it. And we're gonna make now some classic old school filter coffee. That's what I like. Best thing ever.
And normally I drink this whole pot in one day in the morning, and then I see later during the day how I feel like, if I need more coffee or not. But I always start with a big pot of coffee. And filter coffee is always what I like. I don't know, I'm not a fan of these fancy machines that do all these different types of coffee. I just go straight for filter coffee. So I finished recording a couple of videos for my regular channel. If you don't follow me but you like Funko Pops and movies and things like that, it's just called Kasha in Wonderland instead of Bookland. So sadly, for this camera, I only have one battery, which I need to change, but the camera is relatively new. I only have it for a couple months. So until I get the extra battery, and since this battery is kind of dying on me right now, I need to charge it. So while I charge it, I'm gonna go probably read a book, because I need to catch up a little bit with reading. And so at least I'm doing something productive while I wait for the battery to load. And I'll see you later with another update. So update, I have decided that I want to take the rest of the day off from recording, because I've already recorded a couple of videos from my main channel. I still need to record a little bit for my booktube, because I have so many like ideas of videos that I want to do. I just have, you know, to actually record them. So I'll try to do that tomorrow, and the rest of the day I just want to read and play some games, because I feel like you also need to get some work done but also give yourself some time to relax with a game or with a book as well. So now I'm gonna make some food and probably watch Big Bang Theory while I eat, like always. I don't know, I'm like now rewatching Big Bang Theory from the beginning because I just love it so much, and it's easy, you know, to watch 1 or 2 episodes while you eat. And then I'm probably gonna read and play Heavy Rain. Alright, update. So I am again on Hobo Home Clothing, and I was busy editing my Funko Pop collection video, which is coming up this weekend, and it's a long video. It's currently uploading on YouTube so that I can publish it this weekend, and the upload is gonna take over 2 hours. Fun times. So it's basically a half-an-hour video of Funko Pops. So if you like Funko Pops, stay tuned for that on my other channel. And now I've made some tea. I've grabbed some chocolate, and I'm gonna play a little bit of Heavy Rain because I deserve it. Treat yourselves, people. It's time for cozy time. I have this super cozy blanket. It was like called Teddy something because it's supposed to be soft like a teddy bear. But I got it from Primark. And then I have here my care pack. I have my Star Trek sippy cup full of water because hydration is important, people. I have my tea. It's chai tea. And I have some almond chocolate. Yes. And we have here Heavy Rain. So far, I'm really loving this game. Let's continue with the game. It is really cool. If you have not played it, guys, give it a try. I like to play old games even now, because if I have not played them, why not? Just because they're older games doesn't mean they're not good. And this game is actually pretty good. So it is 9 p.m. and I have to wake up at 5 a.m. tomorrow to go to work. Yay me. So I'm gonna stop playing Heavy Rain, even though it's really interesting and I wish that I could keep on playing, but responsibilities and adulting is hard. So because I have to wake up so early tomorrow, I'm gonna get ready for bed and I'm gonna read The Outsider until I pass out, so that I actually do some proper reading today, because I have failed so far. Busy life, what can I say? It's mostly like this every day. So I'm gonna go get ready for bed and read The Outsider. Before I go to read in my bed, let me know down below, you guys, if you like to play any video games and what kind of video games you like to play.